Okay guys, so just so everybody knows here, this is what I've been doing at night. Everybody goes to bed and, well, I don't sleep. Insomnia is one of my things, so we've been painting. This is the hallway where we're going over. We're gonna redo all the treads on the stairs. The railing we love. And we're just painting it white right now and getting everything cleaned up on it. A lot of old brown drips that we have to scrape off and clean. These are the new doors that are going into the house here. Okay, so the two rooms that are done and we're putting floors in right now. So we're gonna put plywood in. We have these very crazy humps in here in the flooring, and I don't know if you can see it here, but we have these humps, which if I had a straight edge, which we can use a tape measure, you can see. Now, when putting down flooring and laminate flooring with those little humps, if you've got a crack or something in here or a seam from your flooring, it's gonna screw it up. And you're gonna eventually open it up if it doesn't open up right away. So we're gonna put 5/8 tug and groove. We're gonna glue and screw. You know, we're gonna put a shit ton of screws in it. We're gonna clean up this floor first to make sure it sits down perfectly. But we're getting ready to get into switches, and flooring's coming. I'm picking it up tomorrow. Some lights coming in. The wood was very hard to paint, guys. There's 12 gallons of paint on all these walls, and as much as you wouldn't believe it, having the best sealer, the right sealer in the first place is what we did in this room compared to the other room. And you can probably even see it. It's actually crazy how different it looks in video, like through my phone, than it does when you're in person here. You can actually see it almost looks blotchy, especially in the other room, which you don't notice when you're not doing that. But anyways, a lot of trim work to go. We'll trim this at the bottom here. If you've noticed, I've just left these randomly sitting after our flooring goes in, and then our sheets go down, our flooring go on, and then when we do our bottom trim, we will mark these exactly, cut them perfectly, and slide our trim in so there's no gaps at all. Okay, then all that trim will be painted prior to going on. Touch-ups afterwards. Obviously, we're gonna silicone on the wall. Old houses, I like to seal the trim right to the top and everything. No drafts or nothing. As you can see, we've spray foamed all around the bottom of here. Even on the walls that don't have it, just for sound barrier. You know, it's my daughter's room. Her 18-year-old brother's next door. That's crazy. Crazy things that you can hear in the middle of the night, I guess. Anyways. This room here, we're taking this floor up, coming out today. Same thing, plywood, same floors everywhere. We haven't painted this room. Okay, my boy's sleeping here right now. This is where Riley's sleeping. This is basically going to be a guest room. We are going to get to changing. It's probably going to get drywall, to be honest with you, instead. But for right now, for some reason, my kids need places to sleep. And once we get these two rooms going, which aren't going to be too long, plywood hopefully tomorrow, done, floors right after that, we continue to move forward. We're gonna put these doors in today. I haven't been videotaping a lot of this just because I do it in the middle of the night when everybody's passed out and I can annoy them. Lately I've been a night hound, sleeping in too long in the mornings and everything. That's what happens when you're not going to work every day, which I'm probably gonna get a job just for sanity eventually. But anyways, right now let's try to get everything done. So anyways, we'll start doing some footage here. We'll get the floor in here for you, and we'll give you the process. As you can see, this is an old house built in 1909, finished in 1910. There's blocks in the basement. We'll see if we can get a video of that and throw it in here for you so you can see them, of the dates of when the house was built. But you can see there's some unlevelness in here. Mostly the whole place has been restored, new floors from the ground up at some point in time. The new main level sort of messed them up because they lifted the wall between the addition here. They lifted it too much, which separated all these stairs. And I have spent much time reseaming all these stairs back to the sides. Lots of glues, lots of wood, spray foams, everything. We've got it all cleaned up in there. And we're gonna retread all these prior to going back together. We're also going to put a accent wall on that section coming up the stairs, since it already sort of comes out from the stairs in this area. So we're gonna mess around with that. White, as you can see, it's freaking dirty. All this still needs, this has all just been sealed right now. I find letting the sealer sit in for as long as you can is best on this stuff, because this wood just, I'll tell you, it absorbs and pulls out and sucks and breathes. I'll tell you, the first day after you paint it, it even smells bad in the room. Not like paint, but it smells like bad odor from the wood. It's ridiculous. So the sealer, the right sealer, is very important. We use stuff called Block It, bought it at Home Hardware. It's the only stuff that seemed to prime the wood enough that we could start putting coats on without seeing the brown come through. As you can see here, my wife was painting away and I hadn't sealed that yet properly. Actually, we spray sealed this and I brush sealed that. You can see the difference. And she was painting a white coat over the top here, just down this edge in this square corner, and she did where there was no primer, which has been primed over top of it again. The primer, remember, also pulls that out, but then seals it in as it dries. But that's after being painted with white and then primed, and it's still coming out. Raw wood that's been dried and sitting like this room is, and this room's all getting drywall, by the way. Everything's getting changed in here. This corner here is where the new bathroom's going in. And then there will be standing in a hallway here, I guess you can say. We're gonna put a skylight in up here. We have to redo the entire roof, and that was good. It's garbage. And yeah, you can see my one boy's living in here right now, the oldest. You know, empty Kleenex boxes, stuff like that everywhere. I'm glad he doesn't like the heater because he got his bed shoved up against. But anyways, this will be another room in here with a tiny hallway coming this way. Again, this will all be drywall. I'm sick of painting this stuff. We're gonna drywall over top of it and make life easier. It does really look nice when you do accent walls and stuff like this on it. So we entertained it. We like it. I fucking hate drywall, so I'm sure when we get to the drywall part, we're like, why didn't I just do these walls? But anyways, because we have to put walls in here and new windows and a dormer. Don't tell my wife I'm putting a dormer in because she really wants them in. Double check because I found something over here. And then I lifted the board up, so I don't want anything to fall off. So I have never used this subfloor high yield adhesive. Super strength, fills gaps to prevent squeaks. Superior strength. I was reading it yesterday, you know. I guess it actually collapses and sucks it down or something. Anyways, you know what? Yeah. Anyways, you gotta buy a $24 gun. And they got really expensive, which is crazy. This dissolves and removes uncured foam. Cleans great stuff, pro guns, blah, 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 blah. So, you wanna have this on hand as you're doing this, so we can make sure to clean the gun afterwards when we're done doing these 3 sheets, or 4 we're gonna do here in a row, if we can get it out of it. Let's check it. So, okay, the goal is to get under here. See, I cut the boards all first. I have the whole room laid out. We've set them in place. We've checked them. We lifted the boards. We re-vacuumed. We're in here. We've marked the wall. We know where we're gonna screw. Never used the glue before. I don't know what it's like. Trying not to scratch walls. But at the same time, we want to cover this board in some deliciousness of this stuff. Just not too sure how to get the absolute perfect. That is better. Heater's in the way, which is gonna drive me nuts in the end of this installation. But let's see what we got here. Never used it before. We'll stay away from the window. If I'm doing this wrong, guys, please put it in the comments. I was holding the top of the gun there, kind of like... I do have a small spray of it on right now. Because I'm kind of being a pussy. Pushing the trigger. Now, sure. Let's get it into place. It's gonna drip on me. It's gonna get on my hands. I never thought of that. Oh man. No, it's not too bad. Get out of my hair. I have beautiful hair. I'm having a little bit of a struggle here. It's pissing me off that I am so. There we go. A few scrapes and scratches on the wall. A little bit of glue on my shirt. We want to get this right back here because we have a cut sliver that goes there. And as long as there's my line. There's my line. Screw gun. So we are on my line. We're on my line. Exactly. Regardless, we are screwing this down directly over top. That's what's going to be our biggest problem, but we're screwing it down over top of all the studs. There is screws and nails there, but this is the way to keep it the tightest. I was expecting that to be a little bit more foamy. Just to let everybody know. Let's try this one a little bit more. Pretty precise, I like. Sure. White guy. No. There we go. That's what we wanted. And son of a, where's my hammer? I don't know where my mallet is, so we'll do something a little bit different.
mostly happy with that, to be honest with you. Minimal damage, fairly tight, but glued right up in there. So this was the only piece that didn't want to fit because of that. Stupid piece there to get in the way. What are you gonna have to get rid of it? There we go. I need to look for this thing right here. As we do today, we're gonna have to use a lot of this anyway. My feet are sticky. When you make it so you can shoot it like that, it's pretty effective. Easy to shoot, easy to control. Keep the bottle in the right direction. Right here by the door, we'll put some extra protection. I don't think that sheet's gonna move, but we'll see. That'll be a good little fit right there. My straight hammer here. We gotta go that way too. Would you just go in there? Underneath the sink, there'll be 2 taps to turn the water off, dear. Underneath the sink, there'll be 2 little things that you have to undo, but there'll be valves on them, or there should be. If there isn't, well, you know. We're gonna keep this flooring, you know, because it looks so nice. Oh great, they even started nailing it down. That meant it was staying in place very well for them.
Yeah, what time is it?
Hello, little thing that gets in small spaces. Hello, Mr. Robertson. Uh-oh. Like, hit an electrical line.
I can't do it while you're hammering. I just can't at all. Like,
All right, I'll wait for you. I got 2 rows done, so you're good. Put it in more.
it doesn't go in.
You're learning. You're doing good.
I don't know why it doesn't sit flat on it. Like,
Pull the trigger. You're scared to pull the trigger because you don't like the clicking sound. I can tell. You're doing good. It's just like 400 more screws to go, you know?
80 should be doing it.
I'm having fun watching you do this, really. So Mom wears your shirt, so you wear mine now?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Don't get out of me.
So as you can see, everything's been seamed, rehammered, rescrewed on every single run. Extra screws, spray foam in the big gaps. We got caulking in the small gaps. Okay, I'll let you